What's going on, YouTube? Gotta get a couple things off my chest, like I always do. Sit back chilling, just got out of work. I was watching the news on yesterday. Memphis, Tennessee. Incredible pizza. You got two families going to a birthday party. Building full of kids. And they decided that they didn't like each other and have a disagreement in a facility full of people that's having parties for their kids and their loved ones. And they decided to pull out their guns and started shooting in the building full of crowded people. 2 people got shot, and it could have been more. If you have a disagreement with someone, why would you wait to get around hundreds of people to start shooting? If you see that person that you don't have a disagreement with, A, why would you be around them? B, you should have took care of that while you saw them last week. Then once you get around 200-300 other people that's coming to a facility to enjoy themselves, and you decide you want to start shooting, they're just dumb. I knew the dumb stuff was going to happen once they open the doors up for everybody to tote handguns. I love handguns. I own a couple of them myself. I'm glad they done it, but at the same time, a handgun and a food don't match. Just because you got a pistol in your pocket or on your holster or in a book bag, purse, or whatever, that don't mean that's the first line of defense. You don't have to shoot nobody just because you got a handgun. A handgun should make you tough. If you got to go anywhere that you got to have a handgun, don't go. I don't tote my pistol or none of my guns. But if you come to the house, you can get it. We got to start thinking. Time out for the stupid shit. And the next thing, I don't like to gossip or whatever. But what do you think about a person getting $300,000 a month for spousal support? You think that's a good thing, or do you think that's a bad thing? Just because a person is a billionaire, that don't mean your significant other should get $300,000 a month. That's a lot of money. Even if I was rich. Okay, if you split the assets, that's one thing. But for you to have to give a person for 20 years $178 million, I'm speaking of Dr. Dre and his wife getting a divorce. Yeah, he's a billionaire, but a lot of people like, that's nothing to him. But just because a person is a billionaire, they might have a lot of money tied up in assets. Cars, clothes, houses, a lot of that. That's what a lot of rich people do. They keep their money tied up in assets versus having the money sitting to the side because the taxes, like a tax write-off. They buy houses and all that, but they can sell the house and get the money back out of it. But at the same time, if he worked to get all that, and even though they got divorced or whatever, $300,000 a month is a lot of money. It don't take $300,000 a month to do anything. I mean, If he's a producer, no matter what she got going on, it should sustain her so she can live the way she needs to live. Okay, if me and my wife get a divorce and she was like, I want to keep living the same lifestyle, but she make more money than I do, it should be the same thing with them. If I give you a house and I give you so many $1,000s a month, then that's enough. But for me to have to give you everything and you ain't contributing nothing, I don't think that's fair. Why would I have to give you X amount of dollars for 5, 10, or 20 years? It should be a limitation. Okay, I'll pay you 5 years and that's it. I'm just getting this off my chest. I mean, it really don't make a whole lot of difference to me anyway, because I ain't got that kind of money. I mean, it don't really take that much money to live. I stay in a $200,000+ house, and it don't cost that much money to live. Even if you stayed in $1 million house, there's people that I know live in $1 million houses, but multi-million-dollar houses, and it don't cost them no $300,000 a month to live. You might need to figure out your lifestyle and do something a little different. That's all I got to talk about. Peace out.